Well, let's talk about Pink. All right. She's a good singer, lives in Vegas, married to Carrie Hart, and I like to wear it. A little too much sometimes, I just decided. Boy, I'll be changing my clothes after this video. Okay, Corey Draper here. Thanks for watching my videos. Okay, let's just talk about LiveGood. It's one of my favorite subjects throughout the day and the week. I'm having a good time. I'm a couple months in, going on month number 3. I'll do a review probably after this video. What I wanted to talk about after watching one of our live videos this morning, and just to kind of recap, every Thursday night, LiveGood CEO and marketing director and the doctors in charge of all of our products, they get together and have a little chit chat about company momentum and kind of a little pep talk Thursday nights. And then on Friday, I like it because we talk about new products on the way, rank advancement, which is like how many people are silver, gold, platinum, diamond, crown diamond. These are certain levels you get when you get 30 people on your downline with 100 total, and then you get 100 and 5 million and 7 trillion, and you get a whole planet, and then you get a universe underneath you. That's like crazy rank. It goes like unranked, bronze. Bronze sounds kind of like, bronze. Yeah, I can put some bronze tanning lotion on. Silver, gold, that's always cool. Platinum, yeah, it sounds cool. Diamond, crown diamond. How about linoleum? No one ever gives a crap about linoleum. And kitchens in the 70s, in my age group, we all had linoleum. So if you dropped a screwdriver in the kitchen, there'd be a big dent in the floor, and your dad would be really pissed. But enough about rank advancement. I just wanted to talk about something that I learned from one of the leaders, and he had great advice. And this is something that I believed in the very first hour I started promoting this, because I knew if I do video, if I do some TikTok and Facebook and just post about this company, I knew no matter what, I'm going to get a couple people, 10 people, 50 people, hundreds of people probably interested in this company. And I thought, well, do I just kind of send them a video, they lock in, and then they just kind of figure this company out by themselves. Now, some will, because there's a handful of people that have massive experience in MLM or earning money online or at home. You know all the phrases that we all seek when trying to find that perfect LiveGooder to join our group. But I think if people have kind of a step-by-step manual or system that they can kind of follow just to get signed up, get locked in, and maybe do some really good solid advice, such as how to post on TikTok and Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. There's a lot of social media out there. And then when it comes to even YouTube, how to make a video, everybody has their own styles. Nobody wears pink like this in LiveGood, and probably for good reason, but I do, because I like to be different. I like to be myself. And when it comes to video, you talk a certain way, you have the background a certain way. How long should your videos be? There is so much opinions out there. They're just like buttholes. I've got one, I think. I might have 2. As I get older, I might have 3. But there's a lot of buttholes and opinions out there on how to promote any business, let alone LiveGood. But one thing that I've always kind of believed in is if you do join my group, even if there's 2 people, we all need to kind of have communication and give each other advice. Now, if you signed up in my downline, it's not that I know a lot or I'm a leader making millions of dollars with a Lamborghini and a beach lifestyle, but I've learned a few things and I post as much as I can on YouTube. I guess I should maybe do more of a 1 or 2 email that includes maybe some advice or updates, because I think if you sign up underneath me, maybe that is kind of my role. And it makes me feel good to do that, because if I have some information and it helps you, well, in this type of opportunity, if you make money, I make some, and my upline makes some, and your downline makes some with the spillover. So we all kind of make something. So if we learn a few things and we kind of spread the message, it's not that, oh man, market saturation. Boy, if Corey gives one of his top secret things away, it's going to crush his business and everyone's going to make millions except for Corey. It doesn't work that way at all. If you follow my YouTube channel, you can see I release everything I can possibly learn and divulge to you guys as soon as I find out about it, because I love making videos. So it doesn't take me long to shoot a video and upload. And for example, like with Nowsite, if you want to use AI technology, get a whole bunch of contacts for one person that might like LiveGood, and you can get a hold of them via Twitter or Messenger, Facebook. It has emails. A lot of them are invalid, like 50% of them won't be good, but the other half will be. I've amassed well over 10, 12,000 emails, and half of them I know are going to be poop. But that's a whole other marketing type of thing where you can buy advice. And they had a great phrase today that was awesome. It's like, it's only $49.95 to join this company. $9.95 for a 1 month membership. Or if you want to spend $100, they'll give you 2 free months. That's your option. And then $40 as an affiliate. So $49.95. You're locked into the company. You're ready to do business, not a penny more. And they're like, well, and then there's people out there that just, all they do is keep buying systems, which is more than the opportunity. And some of our leaders that have amassed 5 to 10,000 people on their downline, they haven't really invested a lot of money in a certain system, let's say, or even a system at all. And that's what made me chuckle, because some people don't need a system. I really don't think I need a system at all. I think I've learned enough over years and years where I know how to post and kind of get people to look at a certain thing or click a certain thing. But that's my own kind of self-analysis. But some people might need a system. Now, if it's free, okay, good. As long as it's easy training and it's somewhat successful or proven, I like to give out some of the leaders in this company. They all have a system and it's free because I'm only 3 down from the #1 guy in the company. I'm only, my sponsor guy's in the top 5. So when you're signed up in a system, which is a 2x15 matrix, just remember, if there's 15 people, your own matrix, you're like number uno. And you're going to have 14 levels below. Okay, that's where the MLM, or people go, oh, is it a pyramid? Because 2 by 2 is 4. And then 4 people turn into 8. I can't do 8. And 16. And, you just multiply it by 2. This company is 2 by 15. So I've got to care about 14 levels down. And the reason I do is because if those 14 levels don't really know how to get a couple people, and they're shy, or maybe life gets in the way, or maybe they just want to sign up for the products, they are affiliates, but they're like, I'll just wait for spillover in 2 or 3 years. And that's fine if you do, because for $100 a year, you bet you can make some money by not doing anything other than just having a membership. And that's kind of fun to think about, but that's years down the road. But people that sign up in my downline, and I care 14 levels, if you guys don't really know what you're doing, and you kind of just drift off and my downline disappears, it's kind of my own fault, because I think a lot of people might need a system, a free one, or maybe there's systems out there that cost money. The only system, and it's not really a system, it's a tool. The only tool I think that is effective on getting a whole bunch of contacts, and I mean a serious amount, is using AI technology. Now, you can probably get a little bit of it out there for free. Chat GPT 3.0, I think, is the latest. And that's what I use. All it does is just dig and go where no man has gone before. Star Trek to Star Wars to, my gosh, there's a lot of places to search, isn't there? But of course, every year technology is going to get bigger, badder, more scary. It's going to replace humans probably. But all you can do is embrace it and use it. Because we're always going to need the human condition. We're going to need a hug and a kiss and a smack on the butt to do a better job. But at the end of the day, if you don't, that's awesome. But I really feel that half my downline, they do need my daily videos. They do need a handful of emails. They do need a reminder, maybe just to watch Friday's Zoom or Thursdays, or the doctors have one on Monday. And remember, all of these are recorded. You don't have to watch them live. I just kind of mention them when they do them. So if you do want to watch them live, which I do, and I actually post all the recordings, because I know that no matter what, if there's a lot of videos posted somewhere and people, if they don't really know where to search for it, then I might as well do it for all LiveGooders. Because if you search LiveGood, you're going to run into me sooner or later. I mean, it's no accident I've got 600 videos, and I just barely started. I'm only on month number 3. In 12 months, I can see 5,000 videos because I like doing it. I've made this fun, and I love to have fun my whole life. Grade school, high school, radios, nightclubs. I got a beautiful charity event that I'm going to tonight and tomorrow, and it's all based around fun and raising money for children that have brain trauma, and that's fun. You got to make something as serious as a charity event about those less fortunate that are children. And if we can have some fun, raise some money, I don't mind donating every dime that I've made. And I haven't made millions with LiveGood, but I've made thousands of bucks, and it's awesome. I wouldn't mind giving all of it away over the next couple days because it was fun money. It almost feels free. Every Friday I get money, and it's awesome that you have the right or the choice or the leisure to go ahead and give a couple bucks away to charity. And then maybe pay your cell phone bill, buy yourself some food, send your kids to school with some badass new shoes. I mean, money is vital. If you hate money, I get it. It's cool to say, oh, money don't buy happiness. Yeah, whatever. I've heard that bullshit for, 40 years now at least. Money can at least get you some security and some badass pink clothes. So you look kind of like a weird, crazy, I almost look like Pepto-Bismol. I might call myself Pepto-Bismol man with a horsetail because I do have one of those sticking in the back of my head. I notice when I wear a ponytail, I almost look clean cut. I should probably wear a baseball hat, like maybe Los Angeles Dodgers or something, and I'll look like a sports guy. Sports guy Corey. But instead, I look like Pepto-Bismol man horsetail dude. Here, there you go. Yeah, now I'm ready to eat some hay. So anyway, I think I'm going to do a better job of coming up with more dynamic steps on just what I think the basics are of when you sign in and lock in with LiveGood, some things to do, configure, get like a domain name. I own joincorey.com, so maybe if you've joined LiveGood, you use that link. But joincorey.com I got for, I think, $11 at GoDaddy, and then I forward it to a capture page. It could be one of the team leaders that are on the leaderboard with this company, because they all have kind of a system called a funnel. If you're kind of new to this business, what it is you sign, after you click something, you go to a page, put your name and your email address. Then you go on a little journey about, hi, I'm Corey, this is what I've done, this is where I'm going, here's the products. If you're interested in more info or opportunity, or you want to lock in, click this button. And then I can also say, well, join this, because I have a bunch of email messages that can go out automatically through an autoresponder. And it gets kind of confusing at that point, because I believe that you need to know the products of LiveGood first, even before the money, the pay plan, all that stuff. Think about the products first, because if you really enjoy them and you use them and you know that they're real and they're affordable, like for real wholesale price, then you're like, okay, this is a good company. If I owned like a nutrition store on the corner or in a mall, I could actually buy all these products and sell them for more profit, just retail. And when you find out for $9.95 a month, you have full access to them, you're like, well, that's affordable. $40 to be an affiliate, just meaning you can now work this as a legit business where you can retire your job and sit at home and dress pink and build Lego kits sometimes at a really ridiculous amount and pace. But you just got to ask yourself, am I self-motivated if I join LiveGood? Or would you need a couple people like a Corey type? I'm no leaderboard. I have no doubt by the middle of summer, I'll start being on the leaderboard. Some people have a head start. And right now I got other jobs and incomes that I do. But I have no doubt that eventually I'll be on the leaderboard, and maybe people will look up to me as some kind of leader. And if you're in my team already, I don't mind if you ask me advice, as long as I have time. I can't answer 5 million questions, but I don't mind. I get hundreds and hundreds of messages a week. One of the reasons I'm making this video is because I've got well over, realistically, I've probably got 250 to 300 messages from other people in other downlines or uplines or whatever you want to call them. And they feel their upline. It's not that they have abandoned them or have ignored them, but there's nowhere that it says if you join under either my team or someone else's team that you're going to get all these auto-responded, really badass things of information. Now, if you join my team and I send you something saying, well, here's some information on what this guy does, and here's what that guy does, and this is what this lady does, If I just send you information, that's all I can do because it seems to work for other people. And it's up to your effort if you want to go ahead and follow through doing it. And if you have your own system, great. And if you're just joining just to kick tires and see if magically you're just going to make $2,000 a month like the spillover kind of says, and I don't even like mentioning the spillover. It's not even worth it. Like the great Curry said today, he's like, if you get like 100 or 1,000 people, what's 1,000? How many quarters go into 1,000? And when you think about it, if you have 1,000 people in your downline and you're just waiting for 25 cents, man, that's not very much. But you know how hard it is to get 1,000 people in your team? That's a lot. And if you're only getting a quarter, I'm like, why even promote that? Because I don't even want to bring it up anymore. It's kind of embarrassing. It's like saying that you're going to go work at McDonald's for $1, and across the street Burger King is hiring at 15 to 20. So anyway, not to get sidetracked, I just feel that after listening to our live Zoom meeting this morning, I want to do the best I can to just try to get a hold, and I got access to my whole downline because with LiveGood, you can look up your downline and you got everyone's email address. What I'll probably do is just dump all those email addresses in a system that I have, or even my AI software, and just blast out maybe 1 or 2 emails a week. Just about maybe a casual update, maybe just links to my videos saying, hey, here's a video about this, here's a video about that. I'm really worried, and this was what the great Curry mentioned. He goes, in a month or two, your checks might kick ass. But when everyone else kind of falters and they forget what to do, if they're doing a month-to-month membership, they might just stop and, the products are okay, membership's affordable, but I'm just going to go do some other opportunity or just save the money and take my family to go see the brand new Guardians of the Galaxy. And one by one, everyone will start drifting off. In your downline, let's say you got 500 people, that'll go to 400, that'll go to 300, that'll go to 200. And when you start seeing your downline disappear, it just means that, they're probably not making money. They don't really have instruction and they just disappear. And that's cool because any job, you don't work at McDonald's forever. If you're a lawyer, you start anywhere you can and then you probably get your own firm. If you're a ski instructor, hopefully the snow's good, but what do you do after the snow melts? Everybody has to move on to something in order to earn a living, or maybe you won Powerball. You still got to do something with your life and move on to the next thing. But I guess my point of this video is I'm going to do a better job of just doing 1 or 2 contacts each week just to see how you doing. Are you stuck? Because that's my biggest fear is people are stuck. And almost every one of my videos is pertaining to that. I still think the best thing to keep you unstuck is AI technology. Not that it's not going to put millions in your pocket, but if you can get 4 people, 6 people, I've been able, just with AI technology, I don't know if I got my screens up. Do you see all these people right here? Some of them are a double. See, Joe put the wrong email address in. I talked to Joe the other day. He's a good guy. Cool dude. Let's see, Ron, Bay. I don't know how to say these names real good. These guys are in India, Canada. Janeth, her name's Janet. It looks like Janeth, but hey, Janet, I covered everybody's, email address. But I've got all these people, that have locked in the last week or so, and they're pre-enrollees. And you see some people, let's see, a member, LG, yep, signed in. Janet signed in. George, George, England, that's right. George signed in. And look, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got 8 or 9 people that have pre-enrolled. And you know what I did to all these people here? Although Joe only has 1 email address. One of them he mistyped. What I do is I just put, hello there. Thanks for watching LiveGood video and taking a tour. Corey Draper here. You couldn't have found a better time to join LiveGood. More specifically, my team, my upline went to highest rank in the company in 3 months and has the most signups. That's true. The guy that I signed up with, he's in the top 5 right now, and his upline is number 1. So everybody, if you're in LiveGood, it's no secret who's the top, 10 people really. It's kind of fun to watch. So I just see what they do, and if they have a free system or funnel, I offer that. I just offer and go, hey, you know what? It seems to be working for some other people. Look into it. I still think other people's funnels, they're too confusing. They need to way step it down. Their funnel setup is college level. They need to get down to grade school level. because I know once you lose interest trying to sign or lock into something or set it up, it's too much. Even Nowsite AI Technology, it's amazing, but their videos are scattered all over the place. They're training. It's hilarious how smart they are to invent the software. But when it comes down to the training part, oh my God, it's like a brain. You're born. Probably the greatest computer ever is this thing right underneath my pink hat. But there is really no manual, isn't there? The only manual comes with grade school into high school, maybe college. And right now, I don't even know if you need college. There's so much cool information on YouTube alone. I think most college courses are somewhere free online at this point. But anyway, not to drag this video on any longer, I think if we all kind of stick together, write each other if we need to. You can write me anytime if you're on my downline. If you have questions about LiveGood and you haven't joined yet, I really don't mind. I just know that when I start getting too many people, it's going to take probably too much time to answer. And that's always a bad situation that's good, because it's good to have so many people you can't count. But I still like the human condition. And if I get back to you and if I can help you out a rut, great. Because you might be somehow in my downline. I got a 2x15 matrix, and so do you. That's a lot of people. All right. You can have thousands of people in your downline who you're probably never going to meet, but they could make you money. You know, I can make you money with my spillover, just like my upline. He loves me. He knows I'm a marketing maniac. I actually have other people trying to get traffic and they want me to market for them. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'll be okay. I want my downline. I worry more about you. If you're signed up in my group, I'm more worried about you than me. Okay. And that's my whole point, is that I'm going to try to step up my contact with you a little better, try to get you maybe at least an email or point you to a video. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually fun. And if it helps you, great. Maybe you guys can email me back and say, thanks. I kind of lost interest after a month, but with your email and I watched this, it kind of got me into gear, and maybe we can make a couple bucks. Because all you got to do, remember this, folks, if you can just get 2 people locked in at $9.95 a month and pay $40, and those two and those two and so on, and go 2x15 matrix city, man, that's a real good opportunity for you to put some money in the bank and go buy some pretzels and a milk. Because milk and pretzels, I know it doesn't make sense, but it takes money to buy those things. So, okay, that's enough video. Thanks for watching. If you have not joined LiveGood, there's a link below this video. Just click it. Keep your credit card away. Just learn about the products and our opportunity. And if you want to lock in, it's super easy to find out how. And if you want AI technology, it's just waiting there for you. Okay, thanks guys. We'll talk to you next video. Take it easy.